Section 18 of Nuggets of the New Thought. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. Read by Jennifer Fournier, Marshall, Virginia, USA. Nuggets of the New Thought by William Watker Atkinson. A Foreword. An extract from the article of this name in which the author introduced himself to the readers of the magazine New Thought, upon assuming the position of co-editor in December 1901. An individualist. Wearing no ticket or label. No one has a corner on truth. Enough to go around. The infinite power back of all things. The real self is spirit. The law of attraction. Fear thought. The brotherhood of man. I generally call myself a mental scientist, and am so known to my friends, but I merely use the term because it is broad and comprehensive, not because I bear the ticket of any particular school of the New Thought, not because I wear the badge of any special leader. I am an individualist. I believe in the right of every man to think his own thoughts, to find his way to the truth by whatever road he may see fit, even if he prefers to cut across fields in getting there. I believe that whilst all men are brothers, and each a part of a mighty whole, still each one must stand squarely upon his own feet, must work out his own salvation, must do his own thinking. I believe that truth is everywhere, in everything, and that we may uncover a bit of it wherever we may happen to dig. I do not believe that any person has a corner on the truth, a monopoly of knowing. I do not believe in popes, in or out of the New Thought. Each of us will uncover his own little bit of the truth, but we must not imagine that we have the whole thing. There's enough truth to go around, and to spare. I believe that there is an infinite power in and of all things. I believe that, although today we have but the faintest idea of that power, still we will steadily grow to comprehend it more fully. We'll get in closer touch with it. Even now, we have momentary glimpses of its existence, a momentary consciousness of oneness with the Absolute. I believe that the greatest happiness consists in maintaining toward the Absolute the attitude of the trusting child, who, feeling no doubt of the parent's love, no doubt of his wisdom, places his little hand in that of the parent and says, "Lead thou me on." I believe that he who feels towards the Absolute the trustfulness of the babe which places its tired little head close to the breast of the mother will also be conscious of the tender answering pressure as the babe is drawn just a little closer to the mother heart. I believe these things. I have felt them. I believe that man is immortal, that the real self is spirit, which uses mind and body as its tools and manifests itself according to the fitness of the tools. I believe that man is rapidly growing into a new plane of consciousness, in which he will know himself as he is, will recognize the I am, the something within. Many are having glimpses of the truth every day. The first glimpses of the light of the great dawn are even now being perceived by those who are awake and watching. I believe that the mind of man contains the greatest of all forces, that thought is one of the greatest manifestations of energy. I believe that the man who understands the use of thought force can make of himself practically what he will. I believe that not only is one's body subject to the control of the mind, but that also one may change environment, luck, circumstances, by positive thought taking the place of negative. I know that the I can and I will attitude will carry one forward to success that will seem miraculous to the man on the I can't plane. I believe that thoughts are things, and that the law of attraction in the thought world will draw to one just what he desires or fears. I believe that fear thought is the root of more misery, unhappiness, disease, crime, failure, and other undesirable things than any one thing in the world. I intend to attack this monster most vigorously through these columns. I intend going for him with the grace of God in my heart and a good hickory club in my hand. I will cause many of you to tear out fear by the roots. You don't need it about you. I will preach the gospel of fearlessness. There is nothing in the world or out of it to fear except fear. I will also preach the gospel of backbone to you, will insist upon your inserting a steel rod vertebra in the place of that India rubber affair that some of you are carrying around with you. You doubt this, do you? Well, just you wait and see. I believe in the brotherhood of man. I believe in being kind. I believe in everyone minding his own business and allowing everyone else the same privilege. I believe that we have no right to condemn. Let him who is without sin cast the first stone. I believe that he who hates is an assassin, that he who covets is a thief, that he who lusts is an adulterer, that the gist of a crime is in its desire. Seeing this, looking into our own hearts, how can we condemn? I believe that evil is but ignorance. I believe that to know all is to forgive all. I believe that there is good in every man. Let us help him to manifest it. I believe in the absolute equality of the man and the woman. Sometimes I think that the odds are slightly in favor of the woman. I believe in the sacredness of sex. But I also believe that sex manifests on the spiritual and mental planes, as well as on the physical. And I believe that to the pure, all things are pure. I also believe in the gospel of work, in hustling. I believe in the I do, as well as the I am. I know that the man who will take advantage of the power of the mind, and who will manifest that power in action, will go forward to success as surely and as steadily as the arrow from the bow of the skilled archer. End of section 18.